allow. Alright, so hopefully I'm back up. Whoops. Alright, so let me smudge this. Hopefully it's working. Let me check YouTube. I gotta keep an eye on YouTube because it kicked me off my stream. Kick me off my stream. Okay. How rude. I just need to smudge this because this is a little further away from the black ring around the eye. Okay. Alright, let's... You know what? Maybe I'll just... No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go back to pupils for now. And hopefully this can be quick and easy. Select. Oops, save. Now I just have to make these sort of in the center. I mean, that actually was pretty good. Probably could have just left it. It's a little high. Other than that, it's perfect. Okay, that looks good. Invert, black gloss, paint all, clear. Oh my God, how creepy does that look? Sometimes I just like to make big adjustments and see how they look. I do kind of like the longer nose. Here, let's just give him some Monroe, New Zealand. I love that. Yeah, I had to restart my stream. I don't know what happened to the other one. It just upped and vanished on me. But I guess a stream will do what a stream will do. There we go. I love doing the details. The details are so fun. But I probably should have done that with a darker color. But that's all right. Make this a little bigger. I think I accidentally Coco Kid. That's so funny. I'm in love with the Coco Mocha forever. I like it. Are you guys working on anything right now? Sculpting anything? And how'd you guys find? Are you guys subscribed or like how do you? I always wonder how people find my video. 57. Sorry, I accidentally used my sister's money on the Amazon. We share an Amazon account, and I usually don't use the gift cards, but lately I just been buy now. So I guess it just added the gift, like the balance of the gift card. Okay, so he needs some details for the nose. So let's make this big, because I want this crease to be Does it even need that extra one? I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't have to be real looking, but I don't know. Let me do this to the other side too. I probably could have done. Yeah, if I do it to one, I should do it for the other. So let me just go back, turn on symmetry, and stop playing games. We tried rigging these for animation. Definitely not. Procreate, I don't. I brought 3D stuff into Procreate, and I hate it. I hate trying to color stuff in Procreate. Unfortunately, I feel like it's not there yet. I like coloring stuff a lot better on Nomad. Don't know how to rig. Don't know how to. What is it? Retopologize? No. The thing where you draw the little squares all over the surface. I don't know how to do that. So unfortunately, I've never used Blender. Mocha, thank you. I need to make some more Nomad Skillshare. I feel like there's a lot of people on Skillshare that are doing the Nomad Sculpt classes. I can't wait to make another one. I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make something simple, but something that's not an egg. Something more exciting than that. That one's good to like get started though. More sculpting classes will come. I was learning Nomad and came across your stream. I got bored of the tutorials. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's one thing that I find that I don't see a lot of. It's just literally just people problem solving and like figuring out how to do certain things. That's not like perfect. Like just how to think about doing certain things. So I feel like I usually have fun with it. I enjoy doing it. So I feel like it's like a little something that I add. I don't think he needs too much more details in the ears. Part of me wants to add that part really badly, apparently. Oh, he still needs his eyebrows, doesn't he? So let's make a new layer on the. I'm gonna add this color too. So this will be the base color. I guess we should color the hat, huh? I feel like it's like one of those old-timey hats. They're kind of like. I feel like that could be like a. Kind of like that. Part of me wants to make it a cowboy hat, but I don't even know how I would even do that. kind of want to make this, if I make the hat a little bigger, maybe we'll have some fun with it. Simple merge those two. And just I guess that doesn't really work. Do I have to voxel merge them together? So I think in order to make this work, I need to, wait a minute. Let me go back. Save. Maybe voxel merge these higher. I mean, it's not terrible. Not exactly what I wanted to do with it, but I don't have time to be farting around with this hat. So I'm gonna have to just live with my decisions. Oh, look how terrible that looks, though. Absolutely horrendous. But what might be a good option is to just paint it all and then paint that part. Maybe I can use crease, symmetry, crease looks terrible. I can't smooth it the way that I want to. Let's see what else I can complain about. So let me smooth it. And then, let me smooth this too. Smooth the top of this hat. Sometimes those hats have like a sometimes they have like a little thing in the middle. Does his hat need that though? I don't think so. Probably not. Okay, so let's try brush. We'll make it a little lighter. We'll add a layer to the hat. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's try flatten with the color. Flatten, fill. Is my head getting in camera? No. No, it looks kind of terrible. So maybe we'll stick with just crease. Decent. The old crease and paint trick. So then I'll just paint it a different color, I think. I'll try to smooth this out a little bit so it doesn't look so crazy. It looks crazy over there, but that's okay. Now, what the heck was I trying to do with this hat anyway? I don't even remember. I think I was just trying to give it some personality. So I'll raise it up around the hair. Oop, nope, not the hair. The hat. Let's stick to the hat, folks. This is bothering me. Off symmetry. Let's get a bit of a crease going here. Really separate that nostril. Nostril. I love doing the details. I mean, I could, let's use a darker color. Let's subtract and let's sort of dig in here a little bit. You know what would have been perfect? Symmetry. Ooh, this might be a good chance to use layer. Let's see what layer does. Let's use a darker color and really get in there. And then let's smooth it out. Oh, I'm on a new layer, aren't I? We're going to make that layer 1. Missed a bit, but the eyes look great. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened to my stream. Mocha, I started sculpting with Blender, but immediately switched to Nomad for quick start. This app is awesome, easy to control, direct focus on sculpting. I think for me, it's really daunting thinking about doing 3D modeling on a computer. I love being able to do everything with my hands, so that's why I love Nomad. I'm a little nervous to get on the computer and start working with Blender. It's just a lot, and as an old man, like it was hard for me to learn this program this far, so it's a little daunting to think of learning a new program. Oh, you need to use Blender. Sora, you need to use Blender for your assignments. Can you show your layers and how you sat the hat on the head? I missed the first 2 streams, unfortunately. Don't merge hat and head. Yeah, 100%. So the hat is just like 2 cylinders, a flat cylinder, and then another cylinder on top. And yeah, I didn't merge them. It's just, where's the hat? So I just I just kind of did the hair to a certain point, and that was it. The hat doesn't even have a thing for the head. Fun stuff. I don't know which hat I like better. I don't know. But yeah, the streams are also they'll be up. They're gonna be they're live, so they're not going anywhere. If you decide you want to watch them at another point in time, then you can feel free. So let's do. Do I want to do clay or do I want to do crease? Let's do some more clay first. I'm going to choose this color, and I want to just put a few more. How big is this? 238K. Make it a little smaller. I don't want everything to be I guess that works. I guess I can just go over it like that. It's not bad. Hat's not coming through. Make it really small. See if I can just give this a little life, because I don't like. Let me lock this. Okay. Okay. I wonder what would happen if I brought his nostrils up. I know, I should be done with the face. Oh, it's only 152. Oh, good. I thought it was going to be like 3 something. Oh, symmetry is on. Okay, so I need to figure out if I want to actually, let me take that off. feel like this would actually go like this. I do it softly for the first time, just to make sure it doesn't look horrific. And it actually doesn't look too bad. It feels natural. Still have to make the crease for the nose, I think. Looks a little weird. Let's see if I smooth it out some. Okay, so this lip has got some issues. Oop. Oop. Smooth this underneath. I just want that plane from the top lip, mostly. All right, so let me try to make this a little darker. And let's see. Let me save. Make this a little smaller, and let me see if I can. Do I want to color it first, though? I think I should just do the color. The hat did have a secret beneath. Big facts. Wait, I don't think my sister bought anything. Just want to make sure. I've been buying so much stuff on Amazon, but that's what you got to do. But I really wanted to get this nicer webcam so I could feel more legit with my streams. Amazon Reload. Delivered May 7th. I don't think she bought anything. I'm putting 57. I'm putting money back on my Amazon thing. If I can remember how to do it. Buy again. Doesn't have the Amazon Reload. Oh, it does. $57.77. I think that's what it was. Okay. So, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, Drug Free Dave. Duty calls, Han. It's been a pleasure. What camera am I using for the iPad? I'm using an an iPhone 13 Pro. This is what I'm using. Oh, I don't have where's my Nozomi? there's like no light. I'm using these wires, so many wires, too many wires, so many wires. I'm using an iPhone 13, propped up like this. Looking good. You can see I had to put some black stuff up there to stop from the glare. Sorry, hopefully this doesn't make anyone dizzy. But yeah, that's my setup. This is the bootleg, the old camera. I like that camera angle though. This camera makes me look muscular. I like it. I'm just playing, just kidding. And then for the other camera, wait, let me bring that back. Where'd it go? Let me bring that back. The new camera is, so this is the new camera. I got a new camera with a new lens. So I'm using the Canon M50 with the Sigma lens. But I actually got a new tripod because this is a little high, I think. It's a little big, but I had to like tape it. I had to like tape it to the desk because this lens is quite massive. But that's how you get the good like blur and all that stuff, which is what I wanted. But also I also just love cameras. So, and I'm really excited to go out and like just shoot with this camera. Just go out and have fun with it. Save. I don't remember when I saved, so I'll just save again. You can never save enough. So let's do same roughness, but let's do red. We'll do a red color. We'll do paint. Pretty big brush, very low intensity. We add some color bands. To me, like, this is the stuff that I love. I love it doing it in 2D. I feel like this is the stuff that really makes things, brings things to the next level. Adding like details like this. Even that, like, I love it. I think it looks so much better. Ears, you just add some blood. Little things that our brains pick up. How we know certain things are realistic and not realistic. Little details like this. I mean, obviously it's cartooned, but I prefer that style. I mean, I don't really like doing photorealistic stuff. It's cool to a point, but I mean, you need reference and all that stuff, which is great, fine, but I mean, I like using reference, but the photorealistic stuff is very technical. It's very technical. It's technically perfect, but get some redness in the lips. Oh, we should give him like a little beardish. I didn't even do any details for his neck. Let me go back to the base. What's a good tool to, maybe clay. size, lower the intensity. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I feel like necks are kind of like that. Let's see how it looks. We'll see if it looks natural after I. Looks like he would have he looks like he would have a decent sized Adam's apple. So let's do flatten and fill. And let's just give him a little bit more of an Adam's apple here. Well, why is it filling so crazy? Now that makes his neck look strange. His neck looked more normal without it. But I do feel like this would be more to a point. From what I remember about anatomy. Decent. What do you have? Maybe he would have. This is so unneeded, but maybe he would have like the start of his little like spinal column, maybe. Like just like very slight, but there. Is that too much? Can't really see it. We know it's there. We know it's there. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny because I did not want to get like a desktop because I'm just so over desktops. I haven't had a desktop since that's a lie. I think I started working on a laptop in like 2014 is when I got my first MacBook Air. And I don't know, I just never wanted to go back to a desktop. I would get the Mac like desktop because it's like just like a cube. I would obviously you just need a screen, that little cube. I would do that. I just like that it's more. I'm not into like putting. I used to be able to put computers together and all that stuff, but I'm not into it anymore. I'm deep into the Mac ecosystem. I'm deep into it, so I don't think I could go back now. So I just do what I do on the Mac stuff. I can't get too crazy with it. Why is this shirt? Okay, so why is this shirt like? I actually have. I don't know. I keep changing my mind. I don't know why the shirt is so weird here. Just be flat. I'll take that. Just be flat. Use flat and fill. Oh, that's actually much better for a. I gotta get rid of this purple. I mean, this texture looks terrible. Okay, the redness looks good. I don't think it needs any more. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to put any more, because I'm a dum-dum. The redness looks good. What if I do... Oh, you know what? His lip needs to be... The bottom lip needs to be pinker. So let's see if I get this color right. I'm going to make a new layer. This is going to be blush. Wait a minute. Did I just make 2 new layers? That's blush. This one can be bottom lip for now. So this is going to be pink, so I'm going to go to paint. Sorry, I have such an itchy nose. My nose is just, I don't know why. I really actually don't need symmetry because the lips aren't symmetrical. It's not a bad pink. Feels okay. Do I want to smudge it or do I want to smooth it? Just smooth it. Okay, maybe I should, my upper lip, I need a mirror. That's what I need. I'm pretty sure it's darker. I mean, I always draw them darker, but when you do in 3D, it's like, is it darker because it's the shadow, or is it darker because it's darker? Don't know. But I think it could use being a little bit darker. So I'll do this on the layer. I'll do upper lip. Paint. And let's try not to... do a little bit darker. Color this one in a little darker. Why this color so janky? Smooth it out. Actually looks okay smoothed. Now the corners would be really dark. The corners in the middle would be really dark. So I'm going to make that darker. And I'm going to use crease. I know the middle would be darker, so let's upper lip, bottom lip. I'll do that on the upper lip. It's not bad. I can erase some of that color, I think. Maybe I'll just use a darker color here. Normally I don't like those spider webs that come out, but that actually doesn't bother me here because the lip does have sort of things like that. Now it would be nice if I could just sort of smooth this out a little bit. Let me paint a little bit more here, because I want that to be dark. Just smooth this out a little bit, just to make it a little cleaner. I feel like that works for me. Come on, bro. But your stream is really pro and defo should have more views. People do sleep on Nomad, but I appreciate you not sleeping on my channel. You know, I try slowly but surely. 2020, I only had like 237 followers, and I've had that 237 followers for like 10 years. I just never really did much. Actually, but the first time I got into YouTube, I did well. I had some silly videos that did well, but that was a long time ago. Like we're talking like 15 years ago. No, maybe it was like 12 or 13 years ago. But it was a long time ago. And those videos are still up, some of my really silly videos. Do we want to give him like a little sort of like beardish type thing? And what other color bands do we want to add to him? There should be some yellow, I think. I can't remember where yellow goes. I think yellow goes around the forehead. Hashtag color banding. So let's go to paint and let's low intensity. Make sure I'm on the head. Ooh. Really low. I can't remember where else yellow goes. I think it's blue under the eyes. You can probably use a little more red. On his neckish area. Okay. Okay, now those eyebrows. I want to give them the same color eyebrows, maybe a little bit lighter on the eyebrows. But so I'm going to make a new, what is this? I'll just merge that with the upper lip. Eyebrows. Now I kind of want to do these the same way I did a lot of the other stuff. I'll just use clay. And I think I'll just spitball it here. Okay. So maybe I'll just go over it to try to like raise it up some. Maybe. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. I don't want to smudge it yet. Let's go back to clay. I really want to add some volume to it. Whoop, how did I start drawing on the hair like a dum-dum? Lock. Lock, lock, lock. That looks pretty good. So let's use crease and try to define this out a little more. Crease is actually smoothing out my eyelashes too, which is good. I'll go back to clay and just sort of color this in back here. Let me smooth this out a little bit and just see how it looks. I mean, I buy that as an eyebrow. Right? I like it as an eyebrow. I could do I'll do clay. Make it really small. Let's see if I can just add another little thing in there. Like so. And then I can do the same thing over here, but I don't have to get too crazy with it. Just has to sort of be there. And then it can come over like this. And basically I can just smooth it. Maybe I'll just make a little bit more just so it really feels like it's there. Crease, let's see if this, oop. Let's go back to the base. See if he needs a little crease there or not. Maybe like a barely perceptible crease. Okay, I actually really like the lips. I think they came out really well. So now for another one of the fun parts that I really like to do is saving, number one. Do I want to give him some pores and texture? I guess we can play around with it. We'll add another layer. And okay, brush. We want this. I don't think I have a pores or texture pattern. I don't want to use bread. That's kind of bootleg. I guess we can try this one. Low intensity, make it fairly big. Am I locked on the, yep. Not seeing anything. Okay, so I feel like it's a brush issue. We'll try screen project. Okay, so that's texture, but we don't want to do that to his nose. I don't think I have an adequate skin texture. I don't think bread will really work. Poor guy. It was actually not bad. But it's not skin texture. So let's just do what I wanted to do before. We'll call this one gloss. So I'm going to choose the same pink color. And I'm going to make it a little glossy. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of that to the lip. Just to kind of get that difference in textures. We'll make it really concentrated in one spot. Maybe not that concentrated. I think that looks good. And you can actually have some here too, I think. Let's try it. My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Maybe a little on the nose too. So let me take this color and go a little bit redder, maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit glossier. Might have put a little bit too much pink on his nose. So we'll use this and we'll go glossy. A little bit of gloss on the nose. Oh, I didn't even put red for the cheeks. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Seriously. Sometimes I'm tripping. He would definitely have red on the cheeks. That's like the main place that you put it. If you want your character to look alive. Let me smooth this out. Hopefully it smooths nicely. Because if it doesn't, now he looks crazy. So let me just take this off a little bit. And just try to be a little bit more conservative with it. So he doesn't look crazy. Okay, nice. I don't think I'm liking the blue. Am I on the right layer? I am. Well, I feel like it's not. So I think I can probably add a little bit more of this sort of gloss to different parts of his face. But let's go to the gloss layer and do that. Oop. Like he would be a little glossier here. Not super glossy, but just a little more glossy. Maybe his chin. I feel like his cheeks are a little weird. Oh. Just think he needs less there. What layer am I on? Okay, so the gloss is gone. Maybe it's not even the gloss though. Maybe it's the red. A little too much red. And while we're here, let's add some pink. Excuse me. Let's add some pink here. Oop, I'm on erase. Like a dum-dum. Actually, I just want to see how this looks. I don't mind it. I'll make it smaller. A little bit less intense. You know, I'm going to do it on a layer above. Right over blush. Now I'll do the pink. I don't want it to go too much over. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put on symmetry. Okay, good. Base color. The only thing I do want to maybe add is I didn't do any like shadowing underneath his eyes, which is something that I would normally do. So let's see. I think that adds a lot, actually. Makes the blush look a little funny, but I might even be able to go a little bit darker under here. So let me erase some of this. Okay. So let me blend this in a little bit. erase this. I also want to erase a little bit here. And I want to go to blush. Oh. Did I just not? It's a little red, but I'm actually not sure why. I'm trying to figure out why this is light there, and I really can't figure it out. Maybe I need to go to the base and add a darker color, maybe? Let's try that. So I'm going to go to the base and then... Nope. Nope. Let me go to the blush and just erase some of it. I just want to erase some of this red, because since I darkened the color, the red looks a little bit crazy. Am I on the right layer? Okay. Maybe that's just shadow. Maybe that's what that is. Okay, so this hat, let's lock this hat. I wanted to paint this so let's add a layer and let's paint. Does anyone here watch The Circle on Netflix? So good, it's quality TV. I swear my Apple Pencil hasn't died yet. Okay, that's not too bad. I think that looks good. Okay, maybe I want to flatten the whole brim of this. I don't know, but maybe. Without a color, thank you. Sometimes that just makes things look nice and what happened here? Ugh. Why flatten? Why must you do this to me? Why flatten? I thought we were friends, flatten. Maybe I just need to go slow and deliberate. Use those line art skills. I want some divots in his hat too, so I'm gonna use trim. Do I want to use trim? I think I want to use trim, not on symmetry. What? Why did it have to be so weird here? That was unneeded. Smooth this out because the hat is looking weird. Oh, crease, that's what I need. Crease, no color. Mystic Seer, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by. I feel like I just feel like I need to give. Smooth this out a little bit. Okay, what is this hat? 481K. If I subdivide it, it's probably going to be massive, right? So I probably shouldn't do that, but I kind of want to, because it'd be kind of cool to put. Let's do brush. I feel like I have like a tight weave option. I don't even know how that would even look here. That makes it look crazy. But it kind of looks hat-ish. But it was like going through. That was weird. Maybe, what if I do front-facing vertex only? Ooh, I mean, it looks hatty. I like that, but I feel like this wouldn't. I I feel like this wouldn't be the same thing. So let me smooth this out. I do love adding texture. I like it a lot. Symmetry not on? Oh, it is not on. So I'll make this a little darker. And what if I go crease? What if I go small crease and symmetry? So really try to separate the two. Okay, that looks hatty. I don't want this to be pink. Pink doesn't make sense. It'll just match the lips too much. Not the hat. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? I don't mind that. It's a weird color, but... So what if I do a slightly darker color, symmetry, and just make a crease? I'm going to do a crease around with a darker color to make it, to give the impression that it's kind of going in a little bit. Kind of fake that. And if I wanted to do kind of fake, maybe I'll do the same thing that I would do for hair. No color. And just sort of, oh, no symmetry. Does that look like, no, it doesn't really look like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can do another. Is this clay? No, this is smooth. Any clay. Because with clay, I can sort of add another. Another layer. Oh, I know what I could do to sort of make it a little more realistic. I can do the the bit that's always down our shirts. I probably could do symmetry with this too. Right? Isn't it? Oh, it's on some shirts. Maybe it's on his shirt. Let's see how it looks. So I'll do that. I'll do crease at a darker color. And just make a nice little crease here. Whoop. Turn the intensity down. This is Drew from the whale video you made. I made a YouTube channel. The whale video. Drew from the whale video you made. Drew from the whale live video. You made a YouTube channel. From the live video on YouTube? So you were watching it from you can tell I'm a little slow. But now it is 3 a.m. But welcome, Drew. I'm glad that you came through. I miss my little whale. I like him. I want to make it. Oh, actually, have I been sculpting in... Oh, I have been sculpting in perspective. I should have been sculpting in orthographic. But I've been sculpting in perspective. Oh well. Post-process. He looks pretty good with his creepy eyes. Oh, I did want to play around with a beard. I feel like the beard would be dark. Sometimes beards are kind of bluish too. I know it sounds weird, but they are. But it's usually on white, on Caucasian. Caucasian beards can be sort of bluish. But I just want to see how this would look. Nothing yet. Okay, there's nothing there. Is this even working? Oh, it's on. It's on. Interesting. 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 Just for fun. I wanted to see what that's like. Whoa. That's how easy it is to mess up. Let's give him a... Should I go back to my yellow? I don't know what color to make the background. I don't have the mental capacity right now to figure out a nice background color. Tapped out, ready for bed. That's a decent color. Trying to find a nice angle for the thumbnail. Oh, I can't believe I still have this light on. Demonis. You guys from YouTube, I was watching from my other channel called Drew Parker. There's another guy in the video as well. He was talking about coffee and teaching English. Oh, that must be Mootlu. Yes, I remember now. Mootlu's he's probably still asleep. He probably doesn't wake up until about 5 or so, and then it'll be like 8 o'clock. That's when he gets his coffee, I suppose. And I think he's in not Romania, Turkey. Almost at Istanbul. Istanbul. This looks like a decent, because I want to start doing I want to just do a screenshot for my, what is it called? Thumbnail. Mootlu. All right, this is a good. Let me try to take a thumbnail of this. So I want to have my hand here. My other hand, I want to make. Maybe I should just pretend like I'm doing it left-handed and see if anyone notices. I can't even hold the pencil with that hand. So I'll try to press S with this hand, but I'll have to smile at the camera. I apologize. It's going to be embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me. I should get closer to the camera. Oh, I don't think it saved it. Oh, it might have saved all of them. Let me see. Oh yeah, it worked. I mean, I think this is a decent. Let me save it. Because it might be better if I let me turn this off. It might be better to just export. So maybe, I don't know. Make sure you guys give me a like. I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, DrugFreeDave, and DrugFreeDave3D. I can post this on. Save this image. I gotta do lights. I'll do lights tomorrow. I think it's fun. I think he looks fun. Fun character. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this into I appreciate it. Yeah, let me go do this thumbnail so that I can get some sleep. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to Drew. I'll probably just kind of say Parker. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Demonis. Shout out to Mystique. Shout out to Monroe. Shout out to Han. Han had to get to work. Shout out to Mocha Forever. Appreciate you. Soda137. And everyone else that was on the other stream that something happened to it. But I appreciate you. Tomorrow I might come on actually during the day and do some lighting for this guy. So we'll see. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace, Drew. Glad to see you back. The brand new YouTube. See you tomorrow. Let's see. Stop streaming. Yes.